Welcome to Freed-Hardeman University. As President David Shannon has often said, our goal is to provide a place for students to belong, be loved, and become. Tonight, you'll hear Freed-Hardeman family stories that will remind us why we're here and give us all hope on our journey.
We sat down and my coach had told my dad that she was not going to be the middle school coach anymore. She was actually going to be at the high school that we all fed into. And she told my dad, she goes, "Brittany will never pitch for me. She will not pitch in middle school for me. She will not pitch in high school for me. And I don't think she will pitch in college."
Throughout high school, I was kind of the underdog, if you think about it. In my youth group, I was always the homeschooled one, stuff like that. And people would tell me, well, college is going to be a lot different. Maybe you should just stay home, stuff like that.
I was nervous. It was my first time being away from home, being away from the country, being away from my family.
I got myself out of that situation. My family has a long history of that, and none of my family are college graduates, so I'm the first.
I go up to junior college, I'm starting to get bigger, thinking I'm gonna have success, so I'm real high, and I don't, I'm real low. I start pitching, I'm real high, then I don't get any innings, I'm real low. Then I get a phone call and I'm real up. And then I get here, again, I don't start pitching, I'm real down.
Growing up, I just had a really rough life. I was moved around a lot, so I didn't have a good foundation. So I didn't make good friends, and I wasn't very faith-oriented at all.
While we all face times of trial and hardship, we thank God for the salvation, hope, and healing He provides. Tonight, we're especially grateful for the ways He allows FHU faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends to serve as His hands and feet for His glory.
I never expected to be one of those All-Americans. To see my name in the print, that was just, I literally started to cry, because I was just so happy. And I want to be able to inspire young girls and show them that anything is possible. Freed-Hardeman and my fellow teammates have really showed me through their friendship and them helping me out in going to church together and really being a community and a family that anything really can be possible.
As soon as everybody found out that my brother had cancer, they were checking in on us, doing whatever we needed to. There's actually a picture that sits on our mantle in the living room out of our house, is everyone surrounding the bell tower praying for my brother. Freed's just very precious to me and very special. Because of that, and also what Freed's done with me, that summer I went to Mid-South, knew absolutely no one. Immediately taken in, I'm here because I know what I want to do, and I feel like I could help God in His kingdom further on through preaching or radio or youth ministry, whatever He has me do.
Freed is a very good place. It's not all the time that you can get a chance to go to a school that's focusing on your academics and athletics and then your spiritual life. It's almost my second home. Yes, I was struggling when I got here, but then they showed me love and showed me support that I didn't ask them to show me support or love, but then they're just genuinely like that. It's a very supportive community. I feel welcome. It feels like home.
There's something different about Freed. And I came when no one was here. I didn't even need the people. I just saw the campus and I was just wow, it's gorgeous. And you have chapel every day. And originally I thought chapel every day. Then I grew to love it. And the staff, they were so invested in my future, you got this, you can do so many great things. I don't know, it's something about the school that challenges you.
we're going into the championship series and we have to win 2 games. And at this point, we don't really know who's going to start the game. And so we're an hour out before the game and we're sitting there in the huddle and Coach Estes sure enough flips me the ball. And first I was nervous, of course, anyone would be. But, I've been preparing for this all year and I go out there, I pitch 6 innings, I give up 1 run, and we win the game. This is a quote I like to think. It's like, don't judge someone when they're in a time of comfort and convenience, judge them in a time of adversity and oppositions. I'm just 3 months off of UCL reconstruction, so I could be in my room, but I'd rather be out here with the guys.
When I was at the beach one day, I was just kind of sitting there and I ran into some people and I may or may not have had a mental health breakdown and was crying at the time. And they just sat there and talked to me and they were just telling me about how I had a good future and that I could do something with my life and create a life for my son. And then I asked them, I was like, well, what did you do? And they're like, well, I went to Freed-Hardeman. And I kind of just took a leap after that. It's hard to imagine me going to school without the support because I am a single mom. So the fact that the support is there, it gives Ashton the chance to actually understand the meaning of family, and it gives me the opportunity to actually understand the meaning of family and what a good support faith-based foundation is.
Something inside me broke and went to some really dark places. I told you about those 2 guys that stayed in contact with from Freed-Hardeman. They were there then too. And I was a donor before all this happened, and I'm still a donor to this day because of what those 2 guys had done for me. And I'll be forever more grateful for them, and I'm going to continue every year for as long as I'm alive, because I should not be here. I ran into a gentleman that was very wealthy. He found favor in myself and my family, and he paid for our way to go to Freed-Hardeman. My dad's a gospel preacher, and I'm grateful for it. My daddy's never made more than $28,000 a day in his life. It was pretty tough to be able to afford something like Freed-Hardeman on that kind of salary, but somehow God made a way. And if God's going to be able to make a way through me and through my friends, then maybe somebody can be blessed for it.
Why are you here?